Welcome back to Video Game News for December the 13th. Hard to believe we're already almost the half mark of December. Just about 2 weeks out till Christmas, which is mind-blowing to think about. First up, here's some sales going on right now on physical games and stuff. Sale going on at Target at the moment. Some deals you can take advantage of. First up, Madden 22 for PS4 and Xbox One, $39.99. And a double pack for the Switch of Sonic Mania with also Team Sonic Racing for $24.99. Also, on Madden, the PS5 and Xbox Series X editions are $49.99. Also, Hades is at $23.99. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, $49.99. Of course, PS5 only. Marvel's Avengers for PS4 and Xbox One, $14.99. MLB The Show for PS4 is $29.99. Also, Demon's Souls for PS5, of course, obviously, $39.99. Returnal, of course, for PS5, $49.99. Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, $29.99 for both PS4 and PS5 versions. God of War for, of course, PS4, $9.99. Sonic Forces / Super Monkey Ball for $24.99 on the Switch. Hitman 3, $34.99. Final Fantasy VII Remake, and this is like the ultimate version, including DLC and everything, for PS5, $44.99. Sackboy, $29.99 for PS5 as well as PS4. Also, Persona 5 Strikers, $29.99 on PS4, $34.99 on Switch for some reason. Also, Resident Evil Village, or Resident Evil 8. PS4, Xbox One versions are $36.99, and PS5 and Series X are $59.99. Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory for the Switch, $26.49. On sale for $39.99 is Shin Megami Tensei 5, of course, Switch exclusive. Guardians of the Galaxy, $39.99 for Xbox One, PS4, and $59.99 for Series X and PS5. Also, Alex Kidd in Miracle World is $29.99. Also, Demolition, believe it or not, is on their actual website. Demolition Racer No Exit for the Sega Dreamcast, $24.99. And yes, I am not joking. Seriously, there are Dreamcast games apparently on sale on Target's website, though I'm assuming through a third-party supplier. Also, Ryu and Chun-Li and Akuma have come to do a special crossover with Brawlhalla, which is a game I'll admit I've been kind of curious about myself, but now that they have Akuma in it, I'll admit it makes it much more tempting for me. Also, Halo Infinite doesn't let you preload for some reason. Also, file size For Infinite, the base file size is 70 gigabytes. Just a heads up. Also, Garfield has been announced as DLC character joining Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl. Free DLC, by the way. Also, Halo campaign missions are not replayable at launch. Just a heads up. Also, here's a couple of scores of some recent released games on Metacritic. A indie game called Heavenly Bodies. PS5 version has a 78% critic. No user yet. PS4 version has no info. PC has no info. Next, Beyond a Steel Sky. PS5 version has a 74% critic, no user. PS4, 70% critic, no user. Xbox One, no info of any kind. Series X, no info. Switch, no info. PC, 70% critic, 7.2 user, so not bad. Also, no info for iOS, though apparently it did get an iOS release. Also, another game, Roland King, a League of Legends, basically, story. PS4 version, 76% critic, and 6.3 user. Xbox One, 84% critic, 4.4 user. PC, 82% critic, 7.8 user. Switch has an 83% critic, 7.2 user. Also, Halo Infinite currently has on the Series X an 87% critic, 8.4 users, so pretty solid across the board there for the Series X. Xbox One, no info yet, critic, 6.3 user. PC has an 82% critic and a 7 out of 10 user. Monster Rancher 1 and 2 DX, which is basically a remastered version of the original 2 classic Monster Rancher games. And this is exclusive, on console exclusively Nintendo Switch, 75% critic, no user. PC 59% critic, 8.8 user. No info on the iOS port though. And with that said, be looking at also some of course, the results of the, obviously, video game awards, but I'm skipping over esports and stuff like that because I could care less about esports. But with that said, most major categories. First up, most anticipated game, of course, coming up next year, Elden Ring won. Multiplayer game goes to the game It Takes Two. Best sports game / racing game, Forza Horizon 5, which I'm not surprised. Best strategy game goes to Age of Empires 4, which, to be fair, has always been a pretty solid ongoing series. It's been around a while now. Also, best family game goes to It Takes Two. Best fighting game award went to Guilty Gear Strive, which I'm sure Max was very happy about that. Also, best RPG went to Tales of Arise, though there's definitely a few games I felt were more worthy of best RPG. Also, best action game went to Returnal. Best art direction went to Deathloop. Best action / adventure game award went to Metroid Dread. Now, personally, I was pushing for Resident Evil Village to win that, but whatever. Best music, strangely enough, went to Nier Replicant. Uh, Innovation in accessibility went to Forza Horizon 5. Best VR/AR game went to Resident Evil 4 VR Edition. Best mobile game went to Genshin Impact, which I'm fine with that winning because I actually like Genshin Impact. Best ongoing game with support, Final Fantasy XIV, which I'm not surprised, and I do think if you're gonna give it, is a game that kind of deserves it in my opinion. Best debut indie game, and slash best indie game both went to the same game. Don't know how to properly pronounce it. Kena, Bridge of Spirits, which I recently ordered online through Amazon, so I'm waiting for the PS4 version, physical version of the deluxe game to come in the mail, and I'm looking forward. That's a game I've been wanting to play for a while, so I'm fine with that winning. Now the last three categories. Best narrative goes to Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Best overall, direction, I guess, with story and everything, ended up going to Deathloop. And Game of the Year, which I totally do not agree with, went to It Takes Two for some reason. I have no clue why that got it, but whatever. At least it went to a smaller game overall. So, could have been much worse. But with that said, that is it for video game news in this edition of Video Game News. Stay safe. I'll see y'all next time. Stay tuned in the near future. I've been recording some special, Raid'em videos, with Mortal Kombat 11, Raid'em intros, and also rate the outro, or rather victory. Looking at first base characters and then DLC characters. Also, recently recorded Rate the Super for DLC edition of Granblue Fantasy Versus. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see y'all next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel. Hopefully you enjoy right now the ongoing Dead or Alive 5 tournament. But anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Stay safe, and hopefully you enjoyed the retro or vaporwave take on Zelda music in the background, specifically from The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. But with that said, I'll see y'all next time. Stay safe, and have a good, happy holidays.